Alright, so I'm here in front of my gear couch where I throw all of my shit to talk about the bump bag from Combat Art Training. Now, the concept of this bag is if you hear a bump in the night, you want all of the things that you would want all in one place, hence the bump bag. There's going to be a link to this on the Combat Art Training website. You should go check that out. It is great, handmade gear, made in America, made in Florida. And if you live near Florida, they also do training because they're combat art training. So, I just want to get into the features of the bag and then what I have in it. Not super important, but we'll get it out of the way. Shoulder strap, so you can leave this hanging on a hook or something. And if you need it, just throw it over your shoulder and you're good to go. Adjustable and with buckles on each end. All right, so in order of importance, I have a tourniquet on the bottom attached with some shock cords, so we don't even have to open the bag to get at that. There are 2 pockets on the back that will fit your up to AK magazines, which is awesome because that is my fighting rifle for sure.
That an AK-47, a machine gun, is not a sporting weapon or needed for defense of a home.
Also, there's pockets on the side, and I didn't see the pockets because like camouflage and shit, so I seriously for like a month didn't know they were there. Anyway, pockets on either side. So in this one, I have a Smith & Wesson magazine with some Defiant munitions. And then on the other side, I have the light that I happen to have right now laying around. One of the Streamlight Stylus Pro. You know, it's not a Surefire, but I have it. And it's already bright enough. I've checked it that down the hallway, down the length of the house, and for a ways around the house, it is sufficiently bright. Okay, does that cover everything on the outside? No, one more thing. There is a flat pocket right here in the front, which I don't have anything in right now. I've heard of guys putting cell phones right there. You can actually buy a very cheap cell phone, and by law, every cell phone, once it's activated, has to be able to make emergency calls, whether the payments are up on or not. So you can have a phone sitting there not making payments or anything, but if you need to call 911, that's all it does, is it calls 911. And if you're using this stuff, you probably want to get the people with the uniforms and the badges and the lights and those people. You might want them at your house. Okay, and then the main portion of this bag is the actual thing that makes it like, you know, a bag. The big main pocket. Everything inside of here is medical stuff. So if I'm going in the bag, I'm going for medical stuff, but I do still have that one tourniquet on the outside. So first off, we have another tourniquet. Just got this Cat 7 in from Homestead Medical. I'll probably put a link to their website also. Good people there. So another tourniquet. And then I have the insert from a Blue Force Gear trauma kit. Now, quick story on this because I really appreciate this. Right before we went on my second, I think it was the second Mew. Yes, it was this, one of those Mews. Right before we went on a Mew, I ordered the trauma kit now from Blue Force. They sent it to me. It got misplaced in the mail. I emailed them. I told them what the deal was, that we were leaving in like 1-2 weeks, and they overnighted this to me. We found the original one at the post office like a week later. But I really appreciated that Blue Force did this for me and like for me. Like they hand wrote a note to me. I appreciate them. So this is the insert from their original trauma kit now. And what I have in this is a small pressure bandage that is immediately going to go flying when I pull this thing out, but that's okay. Just some regular gauze, some old combat gauze that hopefully still works at least a little bit. A couple of chest seals. A couple of chest seals in a little flat pocket that is clearly made for chest seals. An emergency blanket, because these things are super handy. You could use this duct tape here to make it into a chest seal. You could drag somebody. You could treat for hypothermia, treat for shock, any of that. Use as a litter. They're badass, and they're tougher than you think. And then gloves are important, because if I have to treat somebody else, I don't want to get AIDS. And like, I'm not treating people I don't know, but you know, just in case, if it's not yours, you don't want it in your body. So gloves. That covers that. The other things I have in here is I have the big flat H bandage, like the biggin, 8x10, biggin. And then lastly I have the Elias bandage from TacMed Solutions. Yeah, the Elias bandage from TacMed Solutions, and this one has whatever their hemostatic agent is in it. Quick clot, basically. So there's gauze in here, there's quick clot in here, it's a pressure bandage. You can potentially use part of it for like an eye cup to protect your eye. So 2 full-size pressure bandages, one with some hemostatic stuff in it, 1 small one, 1 regular gauze, 1 quick clot gauze, and 1 Gen 7 bright as fuck cat tourniquet. So that is what is inside this bag. So that pretty much covers it. If you think of anything that I need to put in this bag, put that in the comments. The phone is definitely on the list. I just haven't gotten there yet. Yeah. So that is the Combat Art Training bump bag. I'm real happy with this. This sleeps in the same room that I do. And actually, this would probably be a great travel bag. If you go traveling, you can take your bump bag with you. Yeah, it's a good idea. I hadn't thought about that till just now. Anyway, hope you like this video. More to come. This is the first thing of theirs that I have, and I really like it. Probably going to get some more stuff. So thank you for watching, and again, I'll have links to the Combat Art Training, and I'll have a link to the Homestead Medical page, where about half of what's inside this pouch came from. So please check those guys out, and thank you for watching.